There's been a political shakeup across the pond. The unlikely candidate and left-winger Jeremy Corbyn was just elected as leader of the British Labour Party, the main government opposition. But I'm an American. Why should I care? Well, it turns out Corbyn's beliefs are really left, and he embodies the anti-corporate, anti-war, tax-the-rich, pro-economic equality ideals that so many are looking for. Which sounds a bit like someone I know. Oh, hello, Bernie. As it turns out, these two have a lot in common. They've both represented the left in politics for a long time, have attracted huge crowds in recent rallies, motivated young people, and terrified their party's more mainstream members. Oh, and they both have trademark hair. The magnitude of Corbyn's win wasn't lost on the Vermont senator either. Sanders told the Huffington Post he was delighted to see Corbyn win the Labour Party vote. He said, "We need leadership in every country in the world," which tells the billionaire class that they cannot have it all. So what role does Corbyn actually have now over there in London? Well, as an opposition leader, he can set the policy agenda to challenge the Prime Minister and the leading party. The opposition leader also creates what are called shadow cabinet members, people who speak for the party on all sorts of issues. So far, a majority of Corbyn's shadow appointments have been women, and he's established a minister for mental health, something that's never existed before. So you could say Corbyn is already making a statement. Both Sanders and Corbyn were said to have hardly any chance of winning thanks to the resistance from their respective parties. Back in July, even Tony Blair, former Labour Prime Minister, told those whose hearts were swayed by Corbyn to, quote, "get a transplant." You first, Tony. Corbyn may have beaten the odds this time, but there's already speculation that he's too much of a lefty to become Prime Minister. Prime Minister David Cameron is already sounding the alarms. He tweeted that the Labour Party is now a threat to our national security. And some Democratic strategists are worried that Sanders wouldn't be moderate enough to capture the general election either. So, if a win from a populist lefty, bearded politician could happen across the pond, could it happen here?